People don't talk about just how crazy the culture is in this industry, at least publicly. We all talk about it in our inner circles.
I don't know if you guys have noticed the NFL Players Association does like a report card for
They do.
organizations. It's like family issues, health, nutrition, weight room stuff. It's for players. It's like a focusing on players, thinking about organizations. I've been thinking for years about trying to do something like a report card for athletics because in some ways it's like, well, athletics is a very competitive based business. So if I give University of Cincinnati like a C minus, part of me believes that they'll have a meeting to figure out how to do better. If we have to shame them into performing better for their employees, there's probably some value there. Creating a report card for organizations, at least for as many people that are willing to respond. Because trust me, I had qualitative responses. I'm not going to out any universities here where people just wrote like, blank university is the absolute worst. Anyone reading this never worked there. And it's like, well, I'm not going to work there, but I appreciate that you felt so strongly to just mention them by name. And to me, it's like, that's really important.
Why isn't this issue being talked about more? You're doing the research. People are leaving the industry at an alarming rate and just nobody seems to care or notice.
I felt like about 3 years ago, there was real discussions going on about the work environment just in general within sport. I think at the time, like remote work was potentially getting clawed back. So people were trying to express some benefits. But now I think house settlement has people so spooked about what the future is that everyone's afraid to complain about their job per se because they're worried if their job is going to exist. That's where I'm interested to see is like, are athletic departments still going to want to think about how to make things better? Or are they really going to be focused for the next 18 months about a financial perspective of what those jobs look like? Yes, people should be cautious. I would understand the concern and stress. Like you have to put food on the table, you got to pay bills. So you have to do what's best for you. And obviously that means I don't want it to sound like I'm telling you to put your head down. Everyone needs to make a business decision truly for themselves. But on the flip side, I'd say also don't be afraid to look for jobs outside of sport. I know that's scary. For a lot of people, it can feel like way too much to even comprehend. If you need to talk to people, I guess the one positive about having so much turnover is you probably know some folks that have gotten out and they can talk to you about their experiences. Just talk to people that have gotten out, see what their experience is like. And you may decide that it's for you because you might find out you're going to get paid more. You have to work less. And you can still be connected to some of your community. Don't be afraid to push back on things that you think are going to be beneficial, but also think that sport doesn't have to be something you have to do for the rest of your life.
Boggs, that's like us. We were locked in Alcatraz and we're like, should we really make a swim for it with the sharks? Can we get back to land and see if we can survive?
It's tough. It's a grind when you're in it and you think about leaving, but then something keeps you there.
I did have someone in this new study, former employees, they were like, yeah, every time someone left, I just thought that they were like a loser. They couldn't do it. Or they couldn't survive. And I looked at them so negatively. And then they're like, then it dawned on me that I was the idiot. I was the person that was portraying my thoughts onto them. And it was like, yeah, the light bulb came on.